back to Adiran. Today we are going to be working on decorating the convent, which doubles as an orphanage's home. It's probably gonna take me a while, but this was a requested lot that I go ahead and decorate, and hey, if anybody talks to me, I'm probably gonna do what they ask. Let's just be honest. I don't get out much. But I actually really wanted to decorate this lot anyways. It's one of the ones I was really, really happy with how it turned out. Like, it just had the exact look that I wanted. So yeah, we're decorating with horses right now, obviously, because this is a staple. And the thing about this lot that I want to be really careful with is, while they are not poor, they also shouldn't be exceedingly wealthy. Like, it should look like nobles fund it, not like nobles live here. So it's gonna be, you know, a tiny little farm. They've got a couple horses, just because I imagine they do have to get orphans from all over the place, bring them back. Sometimes they have to drop children off rather than have them get picked up. You know, sad times in medieval land. I imagine all their horses are different ages too, probably older ones that were donated. Definitely want some hay. Dung heap there, why not? I also have to do an episode on organizing my CC. AKA, I need to organize my CC. She's a wreck. Should I give him a donkey instead of... Clearly they should have a donkey, right? Sorry, Bayron, you've been voted off the island. Donkey has been voted in. Although I do like the idea of just plopping a stubborn donkey right here, but I will not. Our donkey is occasionally well behaved. Yeah, I'm definitely going to organize my CC before I do another video, because holy Toledo, like, it would make my life so much easier if I knew where things were. I do want there to be a chicken yard as well. I always use that, I don't know why, I just like it for chickens. Seems very chickeny. You know, I never use this. And I should. I'm going to. Oh, going through the foot. Can I put it like that? Like it's resting on the fence? Can you do that? Is it gonna look right, or is it gonna look silly? Real questions. Looks a bit silly. I want it to work so much. I'll just put it on the horse. Fine. 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 I hope everybody is having a magnificent day. Today is actually, I'm filming this on my birthday, which is November 6th. The best day, if I do say so myself. And yeah, I didn't really want to do anything. I don't feel like doing anything. But I did want to record something, because I enjoy this. There's something soothing about recording. I don't know why. It's very relaxing to me. I get annoyed when I can't find the CC that I want. Because oftentimes I think about something that I want to do, and then I know CC existed for it at one point, and I can no longer find it. Hate that. Hate that for me. Like today, I'm sure it still exists somewhere, but there was a simmer who did a lot of Victorian stuff, like default replacements for food and like shoe boxes that were like Victorian. Obviously, Victorian simmer, Victorian stuff. And I remember I loved everything, and unfortunately I can't remember who that was, nor has my Google Foo managed to help me in that endeavor. If you happen to know who it was, and if their site is still up, definitely let me know. You can comment down below, you can harass me on Tumblr, like, you do you. Send me a pigeon. Weirder things have happened in my life than a carrier pigeon showing up going, this is what you were looking for. That wouldn't even be weird, that would be amazing. Like, yes, 10 out of 10. I love this stack of logs, like, it's perfect. I remember seeing it originally, and I didn't have it for a long time, and then I found it, and I was like, it was like the holy grail of CC finds. I think everybody has that piece of CC that they just like, they looked for and looked for and looked for, and then they found it. It was just like, I'm never letting you go ever. You are my favorite. Among all of the children, you are the favorite. Just trying to clutter the area up a little bit. Make the doorway. Some moving thingies. I just want it to look like a workspace. Like, this is not for fun. This is not fancy dancy stable time. This is a space where they're regularly going in and out. Because they didn't really have stables like that. There wasn't, like, Tudor era wise. There were, but like a lot of horses, it was like a winter thing, or like it just wasn't, not like today. So it's hard building stables, and they were all open like this. Like, they did not care. Like, we'd be open. There was no little gate to keep them in. It's like, yeah, they're fine, right? And I mean, it must have worked out for them. But I find that baffling, honestly. Do I like this, or do I like these? I kind of like those. No, I kind of like those better. I love this haystack, but like, I like this better. I think it looks better. Just give water to the donkey, because he's stubborn. Probably doesn't move. Like, you're not gonna walk me over there. You are gonna bring it to me. We could do beams. I love me some beams. Also, Adira has been crashing at me lately, and so every time it like pauses, even for a second, I'm like, is this it? Is this the moment? Am I gonna cry? So skip one. Oh my gosh, we have these. I miss decorating. Like, I have fun building, but like, this is my jam. I love and adore decorating lots. I do. I don't know why, it's just, I find it very soothing. I like it better than building for sure, but it was a good experience for me to get out of my comfort zone a little bit and try things that ordinarily I wouldn't have bothered with. And I needed to get a lot of these buildings built because I want to start playing Adira at some point. can't do that unless you have the buildings for it. Okay. Okay. Dung. Yes, I have horse dung CC. Don't at me. I'd love to put like one of these. It wasn't uncommon for like the stable boy to like full on have to stick to the stable. So let's like throw that in there. And it has a little mane. But like, good mane. Like a right mane, like the kind of mane that it should be. Okay, I don't want to overdo it. There's always that danger of overdoing it. Ooh, you're pretty. They really have 4 horses. But he looks like an older horse. He looks like a big, sturdy, drafty horse. I'm keeping him. You can't make me give him up now. I have to be careful though, because I do want these lots to be usable. So I don't get to quite go on my clutter mania because these lots have to function. That is not an option, they have to function. Like this. Yeah, I think we're down to that. Which is hard when you're trying to, you know, get this really cool, eclectic looking, authentic looking too, like area. It's incredibly hard to do that without putting so much CC down that it's just not even, you can't get around. And I do have my move, my walk around block thing, walk through blocks, but you know, I still want to be careful and mindful. Don't need a big old rock. Room wouldn't really make sense here. I mean, I think I'm pretty well set for this area, but I just can't help myself. I must go through all of the things and just be sure there's nothing else that I could use. I mean, I kind of like the idea of giving Stable Boy a tiny bit of privacy, but like, also, no. Sorry, kid. Tough break. Maybe he'll promote out. Could happen. I'm guessing whoever stays in the stable is one of the orphans. Remember how I used these in like all of those lots that I made that I lost? They're making a comeback. Because I imagine some of these kids are from other areas, so they could be from the Viking part. Because the Viking neighborhood is meant to be a neighbor to Adiran. So it makes sense that some of the culture would slip over. Oh, I need to make sure that I put that here. That is from a mod. Don't worry about it. Not that you're worrying about it, but you could be worrying about it, and I don't want you to worry about it. That looks more like dung than the duck pile. Just saying. Goodness gracious. Actually, I guess technically it's not my birthday anymore. Too late. Too late. She's allowed her birthday to pass us by. I don't think anything else is needed in this space. I love the beams. Like, I'm just sitting there looking at them and going, oh, I love them. They're perfect. They are perfect in every way, shape, and form. It could be one. I'm sure that I will use those logs elsewhere. I was tempted to put some kind of fireplace in here, but I don't really have the space for one. Because I like the idea that this is almost a makeshift stable. It wasn't originally a stable. And so they made it accommodate, you know, whatever a stable needs. But there's hints, like the fireplace, that it was not always that way. And I just like it. I think it makes it a little bit more interesting. This is a pretty nice setup, I would say. Not necessarily for a convent, but for like an orphan's home. Because it is funded by wealthy patrons. Right in the middle. I've yawned like 4 times already. I don't even know why. I'm not even that tired. It's like I start to record and then immediately I'm like, oh yeah, you're super tired and you should go to sleep. But I'm not though. It's like, no, you are. You are sleepy. Wow. I'm just trying to think if there's any other. I would like some wall stuff. You know, just like some things, it's so bare. Like that'll be for our little kid there. But I don't know. I mean, I love those, but I don't think it's appropriate here. Those look like blacksmith tools. Like, there's a horseshoe on it. Okay. Speaking of carrying pigeons. I went somewhere to have the pigeons. I wish that there was an option with pigeons in it, but I don't even care. this is also a piece of CC that I just really, really like. I don't even know why. I couldn't even tell you why. I just decided to delete those. We'll see how that works. And I think it looks pretty good. And I like the idea of there being like architectural details that maybe don't make sense for a stable, but when you consider what it used to be, it's like, oh yeah, that totally makes sense that that's there. I think I'm gonna go with these like porthole looking things. Not even a lot of them, just like a few. Like that, maybe. Actually, this one looks good. No. Just a little bit of ivy, just sprinkles. Don't judge me. It's totally realistic to have ivy on the building. Yes. Ignore all the crap that I've like thrown around outside. That's not going to stay there. Down. I always put this because horses have like salt licks, and I know that's a little salt barrel thing. So in my mind, it makes sense to have that there. Not saying that it actually makes sense to have it there, but that's the logic behind it. Bit of rope. Always need a bit of rope when you got horses around, right? Right. Right. I think we're pretty well set with everything. I just need to move a few things around. Because they're not going to need to really get in this part of the building much, because these are not sun and moon horses. So they aren't going to need like regular care and feeding, I guess. Can I recolor this? Yeah? We'll leave that. Alright, so that took me 24 minutes. If anyone is surprised by that, I'm so sorry that you have misjudged me as a human being, but this is who I am. Just grab all of this and get it out of the way, so I'm able to take screenshots. But yeah, this is our stable for our orphan home. It wants to let me recolor that block. That'd be cool. Cool. So in our next episode, I'm either going to tackle the yard, or we're going to start doing interiors. I haven't super mapped this out yet. Well, I'm trying to decide which one should be the convent part and one part which part should be for the kids. I think the bigger house makes more sense for the children, and then this one with the big door makes more sense for the convent-y part of the building. Haven't even really decided how this is going to work yet, but yeah, so either next episode we're either going to work on the outside or one of these buildings. We'll have to see. If you enjoyed this video, definitely leave a comment, like the video, subscribe, do all the normal little things that YouTubers request of people who watch their videos, or don't, no pressure, no pressure. I know that this is a trash fire dumpster raccoon of a channel, but I love it dearly. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next one.